Good morning and welcome to a morning routine with my 1-year-old. I am finally starting to get my life back and I'm going to be showing you guys a productive morning with my baby. At this point, she's still waking up in the middle of the night for a bottle. She wakes up every 4 hours, so I'm still pretty tired, but now that she's 1 year old, I'm pretty used to it, but I could still use a full night's rest. The very first thing that I do every single morning, no matter what I have going on, is make my bed. Making your bed daily is very important. There's been a lot of research done to show the benefits of making your bed, and some of those benefits are it gives you a feeling of accomplishment, it increases your productivity for that day, it also reduces stress level, and it's just a good habit to have. I try to consume as much water as I can as early as possible. The goal is usually either a gallon a day or 8 water bottles a day. And the earlier you start, the more likely you are to accomplish that goal. Y'all, how cool is this mini fridge that I have on my nightstand? I will definitely link it down below, but it is so clutch. It's so convenient. I live in a 2-story home, so I do not see myself walking down nobody's stairs in the middle of the night to get bottles. My baby is drinking whole milk now, so I just keep the prepared bottles in the mini fridge. I just got done brushing my teeth and washing my face. Now I'm about to put on my sports bra so that I can get this at-home workout in. The whole time I was getting myself and my room together, Demi was sitting on a rocking chair that's in my room and she was just chilling. It's so important for you to have some type of routine or try to have a routine because your baby gets used to it. So they get used to the things you do in the morning. So for the most part, she just chills out while I'm doing what I need to do. If you're a new mom or a stay-at-home mom, I highly recommend that you open up the blinds in your house. Don't be just sitting in the dark with your baby. Let that sunlight shine through your house because the sun gives us serotonin, and serotonin is what keeps you happy and your baby happy. If you're breastfeeding, this part is not for you. But I am currently taking a pre-workout called C4. This is something that I used to take before I got pregnant whenever I was working out. And now that I'm incorporating workouts in my daily routines, I am back on C4, which again, it is a pre-workout. And pretty much what pre-workout is, it enhances your athletic performance. It gives you energy and focus during your workout. And it also increases your endurance. And the reason why I do this is because in the beginning, I mentioned that I'm still getting up in the middle of the night to make bottles. So in the morning, I don't have as much energy as I should when it comes to completing workouts. So I just take a pre-workout to supplement my energy. Pre-workout takes about 30 minutes to kick in, so it should always be taken 30 minutes before your workout. So what I do is after I mix it up in my water bottle, I go to the living room, I set baby girl down, find her favorite TV show, and just let her watch TV and play with her toys. My office is adjacent to my living room, so I can look right out of my office straight into my living room and see what my baby girl is doing. So while she's watching TV and playing with her toys, I use this opportunity to go ahead and grab my notebook and write down 10 things that I am grateful for. If you're subscribed to my channel, you're going to hear me talk about gratitude a lot. Gratitude is so important, and being thankful for even the smallest things that you have in your life is so important, because in order for you to receive more, you have to be thankful for what you already have. Not only am I a stay-at-home mom, my baby is a quarantine baby, so she is clingy as F. So I put a TV in my office because sometimes she'll watch TV in the living room by herself with no problem, and sometimes she'll want to watch TV in my office. Y'all see her, she'll pull on my shorts, she want me to pick her up. I'm about to jump on my workout, and so while I'm working out, I'm going to put it on her TV show. I keep my workout shoes in my office and a pair of socks in my office. And I always make sure I go to sleep with some shorts and a tank top. Because honestly, y'all, I try to save as much time as possible. I try to be as productive as possible. And if that means working out in my pajamas, then I'm going to work out in my pajamas. Because sometimes if I feel like I have to change my clothes or just do an extra step, when you're a mom, that extra step can literally make or break you. I'm on this workout program by a company called Beachbody On Demand. My client actually told me about this company. I saw her a few days ago and I saw she lost like a lot of weight, and I asked her, how did she do it? And she told me about Beachbody On Demand. So far, I've been doing it for about 20 days, 15 days, something like that. And right now, I love it. It's an at-home based program, so it is awesome for mothers who can't get to the gym like me. That was my issue, just finding the time to get to the gym. So you can just do your workout at home. You just want to make sure that you have some weights. But I actually really love this program. I'll put all the information about it down in the description below, so make sure you guys check that out if you're looking for like an at-home workout program. Now I'm going to go ahead and make Demi some breakfast. I'm not going to eat breakfast just yet because I'm doing intermittent fasting, and my breakfast starts at 12 o'clock p.m. I'm just going to make Demi some Haitian oatmeal. It's kind of like a porridge or like an island porridge. I won't really get into detail on how I make it. If you want me to make a video on how I make this porridge, please put it down in the comments below. But this porridge, it keeps her full for a very long time. Sometimes I spoon feed it to her. Sometimes I put it in her bottle. Sometimes I do both. But this porridge right here is so clutch. While the oatmeal is simmering, I like to play stacking cups with the baby. Stacking cups are great because they boost fine and gross motor skills as well as eye-hand coordination. And it also helps baby learn about spatial relationships like up, under, around. I'm also introducing foods like waffles. I kind of waited a little bit to do this because my baby only has 2 teeth, and I'm just always nervous about her choking. But now that she's 1, she's doing better with foods like this. So once a day, I'll try to give her like a waffle, avocado, just different things for her to mash up in her mouth. And look at how she's just tearing that waffle up. My kids and I are pretty close, and the reason why we are pretty close, I believe, is because I make it a point to talk to them all the time, spend a little time with them whenever I can. So right here, we're just having one of our many conversations that we have throughout the day. My son was still asleep on this day, so it's just me and my daughter chopping it up. Before I sit down and feed Demi the porridge that I just made, I like to go ahead and just wash all her bottles and get my kitchen together. Sometimes feeding my baby can be such a chore. I don't know why she just be acting up sometimes, but I just stick with it. Whenever I'm feeding her, I gotta make sure that her favorite TV show is on, and that's probably my fault. But it's like a little fight in the beginning, and then after she tastes what I'm trying to give her, then she eats it. So it's just, some days she just eats her food, and some days it's a complete circus. She didn't end up eating all of her oatmeal, so the rest of it that's left, I'm going to put it in a bottle, and then I'm going to feed it to her later. Once she's done eating, depending on what type of day I have, I go ahead and just get on the floor with her, and I'll play with her for about a good 30 minutes, and I'll also read to her. I try to read to her every day. If I can't do it, then I have one of the older kids do it. Now, I'm not perfect. I'm not about to sit up here and say that every day is a win, but I do read to her most days. After we were done playing and I changed her diaper, I decided to watch one of her TV shows with her, but baby girl can't hang. She went right to sleep just like I thought she would. So I walked her upstairs and I laid her on my bed, and that porridge bottle that I made earlier, that's what I'm feeding to her now, because I find that whenever I feed her a nice juicy bottle that has food in it or that's pretty thick, she takes a long nap, and that's what I be needing. Before I walk out the room, I always make sure I block her off with pillows so that she doesn't roll off the bed. She takes longer naps when she sleeps in my bed, so that's why she's in my bed. Now that baby girl is taking her nap, I use this opportunity to go ahead and tidy up my house. I put away all the toys that we were playing with. I think that it is so important that when you are a stay-at-home mom, to try your very, very best to keep your house as tidy as possible. You don't have to be a neat freak or a super clean person, but keeping your house in order or at least tidy helps keep your mind clear. It just keeps your mind clear. It also helps you feel less overwhelmed. Okay, guys, now for the final part of my morning routine, and that is my morning meditation. I have the baby camera. I set my phone for 12 minutes, and I grab my earplugs to block out any outside noise. Now, usually I like to do my meditation first thing in the morning, like 6 a.m. before my baby wakes up. But honestly, every morning is not the same. And this particular morning, she woke up pretty early, and I just couldn't get out of bed at 6 a.m. because I had a rough night with her before, and that's okay. Your mornings, you have to adjust it sometimes according to your baby, but it's important for you to stick to what you do on a regular basis. Meditating is so important for me. It's what helps me keep my energy high. It helps me align my frequency with source. There's a lot of things that come at you on a daily basis, especially being a new mom, being just a mom in general, being a wife, having a stepchild. There's a lot of things that just, come at you at a regular basis. And meditation is what helps keep me balanced. Now, I could do a whole video on meditation if you like, how to do it, benefits of doing it. Just drop it in the comments below if you want me to do it, and sis, I got you. But in the meantime, that concludes this video. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to hit that like button if you found this video helpful. Subscribe to this channel if you haven't already, because you know you're going to watch another video. And also hit that bell notification so that you don't miss another video from me. Ciao.